So Dad made some chicken. He gave me a bagel about 2 hours earlier. With plenty of cream cheese. It's currently 7:02. This is where I'm at currently on the Queen Fairy's Garden quest line. This is where I'm at currently for the fairy quest lines. Culture is not a problem at the moment, but there's now considerably less breathing room. This is actually the top level fairy armory, and this is the first level fairy scrolls manufactory, but oddly enough, it doesn't say fairy scrolls manufactory, even though this is a level of fairies scroll manufactory. Although it would be difficult to tell that it is a fairy level, is a fairy building. You typically associate this kind of architecture with fairy style buildings. This is typically how dwarven style buildings appear. For that dwarven flair, I have the Dwarven Bulwark, the Wayfarer's Tavern, and the Ancient Grounds. I have this first level Dwarven Steel Manufactory, along with, again, that Mountain Hall's Ancient Wonder. I haven't yet gotten to the point in which I unlock the Ancient Wonders for the fairies. I know that at some point I'm going to need to increase my supply production rate. I currently have 2 top-level Dwarven workshops, so to prevent repetition, I'm going to need to upgrade this top-level Dwarven workshop into presumably a top-level fairy workshop. And also, the armories don't produce any orcs until level 19. Level 20. This is level 19. I'd be upgrading to level 20. But I can't currently do that, even though technically I can easily meet all the other requirements. I just haven't gotten to the Goblins and Orcs chapter yet. I have this evolvable building that will serve as something with fairy level flair as time goes on. I should have some buildings from each of the guest races as time goes on. I've at last gotten to the point where I only have one of the level 7 residents, which is the top level of the 2x3 buildings. I believe this is the top level of the 2x2 building. Yeah. I don't have any way of moving anything so that I'd be able to fit in the fairy level workshop. Except maybe through here, and if I move these two things, which, yeah, can still be done, but theoretically, but then, yeah, I could move it here, but then there's the, no, there's the issue of the Moonstone Library to contend with. Excuse me. I recall first waking up around 10:30 in the morning. Not long after, I found some coffee that pretty much became a cold brew, since I believe I had first made it around, it was between 6 and 7 in the morning, since he had work today. Earlier I called him to see if he had any new Styrofoam requests, and he does. One for Omega Red. And for which I'll start work on pretty soon, but at some point today, I believe it was around 1, I think around noon, I believe I had those 2 sandwiches he made for me with the coffee, and then somewhere between noon and 1 in the afternoon, I had a part of a bag of salsa verde chips by I want to say Lay's, but obviously it's not Lay's. Salsa, tortilla chips with salsa flavoring, basically. Along with basically a liter bottle of water with the Essentiala with the water pH of 9.5 or higher. Which made me briefly wonder if it's safe to drink water with that high of a pH or not. At some point, I believe it was around 11, I called my mom because I was hoping, it was around noon actually, I called my mom because I was hoping she would want to go out to eat somewhere today. But it turned out that she had other plans for today. And when I called her, she was about to take a nap. My right calf is somewhat sore because I think it stems from that 15-minute jog I did. Not too long ago. The other day I worked pretty hard on my post-mortem essay, but ultimately I submitted something that fell short of the 2,000 word minimum, but otherwise seemed to be pretty good. I just have some concerns about the grade I'll get ultimately on the assignment. After all, I'm hoping to end my college career, my undergrad college career, by getting on the dean's list one more time for my last or second senior semester. A lot of exciting events. I don't even currently have enough crystal or gems, excuse me, to upgrade the scrolls manufactory again, if that's what I ultimately decide to do. Hmm. I don't even currently have a planned slot for where to put the mercenary camp. It's as big as one of those evolvable buildings. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't even check if there's... Yeah, today, the current daily exclusive is not a new building, so... it's not really worth it to me. I should probably get rid of the traveling merchant. Building at some point. You should probably replace the squirrel square with something else. Something from this event that's nature themed would be most ideal. But they're currently mixed in with the Cult of the Ashen Phoenix buildings, due to me being at the same chapter on those events. Well, the Phoenix Chick building offers a whole lot of population and even the production of some elixir. But a Phoenix-style building wouldn't really be suitable for this Elvenar city. Or at least that's not the decision to make at the moment. Yeah, the Blossom Light Post would be more appropriate. Oh, but that's something for which currently don't have any space for, at least not at the moment. There's a Seeker of Knowledge statue. I wonder, it seems there's a bit of a gap. Yeah, there's a 1 square gap here. A gap through which I could place that lantern cultural building. Classy lantern that the fairies have. I also spent some time playing Bloons Tower Defense 6. In order to strive towards getting all black borders. But doing that is a pretty time extensive process. I have thoughts currently of doing the Punisher on this piece of styrofoam. Since Red Omega seems to have some silver on his suit, and I don't believe I have that Sharpie marker color, but I believe I have all the ones necessary for the Punisher. Took me a bit to locate the Scrolls manufactory. There must be a new daily exclusive by this point. Oh, there is. But it's entirely culture. It entirely provides culture. Vanilla ice cream with hot fudge. It's currently about 10:30 p.m., I would estimate. I'm currently working on making some edits to a custom prop I've already made. Actually, it's 10:42 p.m., but that's still pretty close. Oh, wait, I forgot. I've already fully researched everything I'm currently able to research. I've been working on the 9910 Hamming, a combination of working on the raw Beyond video files and doing some editing within Camtasia 2019.